All right, shower is completed. That's not okay.
Oh, I just saw the gnat again.
That's not okay, in my opinion. Oh! Today I will be a plus size influencer who has died. That is crazy.
This video is so raw, you guys. Fuck.
Damn, what a real bitch is that?
Hey there, YouTube. It's me, Hens, and I'm back here with Amberlynn. It's been a little bit. I turned 34, took a little break off YouTube, and now I'm back. And I took a longer break than Amber somehow. She went on posting just like she never said that she was going to take a little break. So funny. So funny. And then she wanted to say, oh, well, my members convinced me, but actually I was already thinking this. So she can't even let her viewers have one win that they think that they influenced her. And she's like, no, I did it. I decided this. They were telling me I should do this, but I decided. This is the scary and alarming truth. ... Way too many dots. Bar What I Ate Today, episode 6. Let's get into this video. It's about 9.5 minutes, so let's go.
Hello, welcome to a new What I
Hello,
Ate Today
hello.
video. So as you guys know, last week's What I Ate Today video was a flop. I was very disconnected
It was
with it.
hectic,
I've been
Hannah.
having cellulitis and just going through a lot of different things. This week, I'm also
Oh, FYI, cellulitis, one of the main symptoms is that it makes you eat fried food. That's one of the main issues. So if you ever get cellulitis and you have a sudden craving for fried food, that's where it's coming from.
disconnected from this What I Ate Today video. So just a warning, but today is Thursday and I film my What I Ate Today videos every single Thursday. So that's just how it's going to be. Not every time someone goes to work are they connected to it. Sometimes you go to work and you just
Why is she telling us what going to work is like? Most of us go to work every day or 5 days out of the week. Why is she telling us?
aren't feeling, you know, up to par. You aren't feeling the greatest. So I actually already had my first meal. So I'm just going to show you my leftovers because like I said,
But also, the number of days that you go to work feeling that way is outweighed by far by the number of days that you feel either positive or neutral about your job. And if it's outweighing those days, those positive days, then usually you start looking for another job if you can.
I have a bad habit of wasting food and it's not too bad. So I got Cracker Barrel, I got meatloaf.
It's not too bad. She just pours salt on cake so she doesn't eat it. Remember that? She poured salt on like 3/4 of a piece of cake so she didn't eat it.
I'm sorry, this is not appetizing at all, but I forgot that today was Thursday. I literally thought today was Wednesday, but after I was done eating, I was like, fuck, today's Thursday. So I got meatloaf.
Looks like a pig had it. I mean, because if you've ever seen how pigs eat, they'll just go over each little area of different pieces of food and gobble up what they want, like a little Hoover, and then leave behind little crumbs. That's kind of what she did.
Hash browns, mashed potatoes, but I am done with this. I'm not going to eat any more of it. And I also got green beans, which
Ugh.
I love a green bean.
Those look nasty.
And I got their dumplings, so it literally
Why was that like cum water?
only came with 2 dumplings, but it was perfect amount for me because that was a lot of food.
Ew.
And then for later, tonight as a snack, which I won't be filming.
Why don't you just go to the store and get a package of cookie dough that you can bake? You can freeze it until you want to use it and just pop in a couple. That's all you have to do.
Filming when I actually eat this, but I'm just letting you know that I also got a cookie, a chocolate
And it would be fewer calories than that one, I'm sure.
cookie from Cracker Barrel, which I will be eating tonight.
Ew, also Cracker Barrel. Ugh.
Have any of you noticed that Cracker Barrel very much tastes like hospital food? Like,
I have eaten there once and never again. And that was a while ago.
I'm just saying, it's not the greatest. It's given hospital food. Last time I had Cracker Barrel was literally
It's giving unseasoned.
years ago, but I will say the dumplings are delish. All right, you guys. So today's What I Ate Today video has been canceled. It's gone. Bye-bye. As you can see, I did start the video and I still showed you guys that.
Why?
But truth be told, I was literally just trying to act like I was okay. I was trying to act like, all right, girl, you got this. It's your work day. Like,
Oh
you
my
have to film
god.
this.
Oh my god. You are such a hard worker. You work harder than everybody who has to go into a difficult job where they're not ever thanked, where they're not ever told that they're a good employee. You work so much harder than all of them. You are like everybody's best employee put together. And we just don't deserve this. We don't deserve you to be so glorious.
But reality is, like, I actually don't. So I do want to
Your wings are uneven,
talk a little bit more, like, about how I'm feeling. I'm gonna be honest right now, I
like
feel
very uneven.
very vulnerable, and it's hard for me because I know there are so many eyes watching me that are connected to hearts that don't see me in a sympathetic way. They don't see me in
You don't get to expect to be treated with sympathy, like just because you exist. Who told her this? Who told her that?
a light that comes from gentleness. They just see me in a biased light. They see me in a way.
This is why I enjoyed my break. I didn't have to listen to somebody who doesn't understand that other people don't owe them anything. Somebody who doesn't understand that they're an adult that is choosing to put their persona on the internet for money and for clout. So, why are we expected to provide you with extra sympathy? Sometimes people don't deserve it, Amber. And you're one of the cases. And you're a continual proof that not everybody deserves sympathy.
Where they've chosen to see me, and nothing's ever going to change that. But instead of caring about those people and continuing to wear the mask that I started this video wearing,
Oh, you are so Batman. You are so Batman.
I'm taking off my mask and I'm filming this video and talking about my feelings and thoughts for the people who do see me in a gentle way, for the people
You
who
do
are
that.
gentle about my struggles and my disordered eating. Truth is,
Your gentle loves, all of your gentle loves, like Emily, like the gentlest love you've ever known.
I don't have a good relationship with food right now, and obviously, like, that's noticeable. I'm over 500 pounds. There's a lot of people walking this earth who are at a healthy weight, and they also have a bad relationship with food.
Why are we talking about other people? I thought she said that this is talking about her life. I just hate talking about myself so much, but it's just my job. But you're talking about other people right now. You're talking in generalizations, trying to justify your behavior by stating that other people do this. So that means that it must be totally fine and valid that I do it. Or is it also problematic when they do it, Amber? And is it problematic that you do it? And when you do it, it could actually kill you. Is that the problem?
And they have disordered eating, and you can't see that. But with me, I walk outside and you automatically know, like, that's a big bitch. She
Aww. Aww. It's almost like you have it as hard as people with a visible disability or people who fight racism on a daily basis. You have it so hard. Amberlynn, we need Congress to pass an amendment that specifically protects Amberlynn. Nobody else who's 500 pounds, just Amberlynn, because she feels so judged. She is the moral compass of our society. If we cannot love her and give her free sympathy for nothing, who else can we give it to?
has an unhealthy relationship with food, and some days are a lot better and some days are pretty awful. It's not just like what I'm eating, how much I'm eating, but it also correlates with the way I view food, which in return, the way I view myself as well. There have been recent times where it has been better, but today is not that day. And I don't want to film a whole video dedicated to food. That's how I feel now in this moment. That doesn't mean that I'm always going to feel that way. On days where I feel like my relationship with food is worse, I don't want to monetize that. And I used to, like in the past, especially in 2019, even in days prior to that and days after that. But like right now, I don't want to do that to myself. It doesn't make me feel good. And I want to do things that make me feel good. I'm working really hard, like behind.
I don't want to do anything that causes me any discomfort. Only good. Only good, comfortable, lovely, supportive, soft, gentle things in my life. Nothing that could ever challenge me to grow.
Behind the scenes, I'm just being better. There's so many
Are
I's I
you?
gotta dot and T's I gotta cross, and it feels really fucking
I can't wait for the weigh-in.
overwhelming. But
Or will that be canceled too?
monetizing food on a day where my relationship with food is really, really low, that's not where I'm at right now. Tomorrow, I might change my mind, but that's how I feel now. So in my weigh-in video, I talked to you guys about how I'm interested in going on another GLP-1, and I said how my goal is to like do more research on that and like see how I'm feeling about it, because it is.
Oh yeah, I did keep up. I watched reaction channels. I didn't obviously watch her. I didn't look at her comments. I didn't do any of that on any of her videos. I I got bored. I was relaxing, watching anime. I found a new anime called um what is it? It's like using healing magic the wrong way or something like that. It's called The Wrong Way to Use Healing Magic. It's so cool. It's such a good show. And basically, it's like the character's main power is basically Sakura's power from Naruto. So basically, insane healing and super strength. It's awesome.
It's a big decision. And I saw how like a lot of people were like, wow, that's her goal. Like, yeah, it is a goal to like make the right decision for me because I am thinking about going on a GLP-1 that I've never been on before. And that's a big decision. And it makes me nervous and it makes me anxious.
Oh
It's
yeah,
a big
Amber.
decision. I mean, I shouldn't
By
have.
the way, that little thing that I did where I dropped something that I'm interested in that I found recently that I'm sharing with my audience, that's called developing a personality.
To really explain
Try it.
myself. But I think not
Try
doing
it
it and
sometime.
not letting it like kickstart my weight loss is a bad idea. I feel like it's an irresponsible idea. And the weight loss injection that I'm choosing is very expensive. And I am so grateful for my members. That is where that money is going to be going now. Like,
Bitch, that's a lie. That is a damn lie.
if it wasn't for you,
And also, like, that means now she's relying on them. And so she's financially saying if they don't support her, they're actively working against her journey. They're supporting her and pushing her forward. And without them, she will not do it. Even though she said she would never start a GoFundMe, she won't. She'll just exploit her existing viewers.
you guys,
That's
like,
what
I
she'll do.
genuinely would not be able to start this medicine. It's literally like another month.
She's such a narcissist. And I never use that fucking term because I hate it's such a loaded term in general, but like, yeah, Amberlynn, this is narcissistic. This is a perfect example of narcissism. She's so self oriented, she doesn't even see that she's contradicting her previous words with this. I would never start a GoFundMe, but I certainly will expect my members to pay me a specific $10 fee per month and then use that quote unquote for my GLP ones. Like, seriously? Really?
Month's rent that I will be having to pay every single month. But with the memberships, it's going to help me a lot. So I just want to say I'm very grateful. Like I'm in a spot where like I'm desperate. I'm a desperado. I'm not gonna lie.
You said you had savings. Use them. That's not for your members to pay for. Just like you said, it wasn't for people to pay for a GoFundMe. It's not for your members to pay for through your channel directly either.
And I hate showing this side to me because like I
No, she
feel
doesn't.
embarrassed and I feel ashamed.
This is her exploitative side, and it's the exact same side that she's used since she got into Casey's family's apartment. This is the exact way that she did it. It's the exact thing. Because when she was a child, sure, you can use this to an extent. The second you hit 18, you continued to do it because it worked.
But I really do feel extremely emotional about my weight and my health because it's like, yeah, I don't have
And she
like
keeps looking up because she's not actually crying. She's trying to give the appearance of having glassy eyes by looking at a light source. Somebody had pointed this out before.
huge health problems. Like, yes, I'm getting over cellulitis, which is pretty scary and it can be dire, but it's like I don't have heart problems or like lung problems. I don't have diabetes, and it's things I'm grateful for.
Hopefully, the dire wolves don't come and get you.
But like those things
They're not actually resurrected, but hopefully, those other ones don't come and get you.
can happen instantly, especially for someone my size. And lately, I've just been thinking more about it.
Especially.
I don't know like what has caused this like anxiety inside of me about my weight, but I think it's something.
I don't know. It's maybe being 500 pounds for 10 years or 8 years because you were already 4 something. You were like 420 something when you broke up with when you got broken up. My bad. Crystal dumped you. When Crystal dumped you, you were about 420 pounds. And then when you were with Destiny, you got up to about 475 right after you had left her mom's house. So, yeah, you've been 500 pounds for a while. This is not new anxiety. This is not new fear. Unless somebody told her, like a doctor, that she's going to have serious health implications soon. I don't think this is real.
Thing that like I've needed to feel for so long and I never did. I've had so many people constantly
Aww.
ask me, like, Amberlynn, why aren't you scared? Like, if I was your size, I'd be anxious every single day. And like, I felt fleeting feelings of being scared.
No, she has this feeling of invincibility. She's already told us multiple times when major health things strike her that I never thought it would be me. I thought I was impervious. I thought I was indestructible. I thought I couldn't do it. Even though all of my direct relatives have also been through similar things, I thought I was special. That's what she said every time.
Scared, but I've never had like
That's why her own death will come as a surprise to her. I guarantee it. She'll be shocked.
true like anxiety about my size until now, and I don't really know what's causing it. Maybe age. Like I'm 34. I'm gonna be 35
Oh, I understand. I feel it too. My clock is ticking down to 35 too, Amber. I feel it.
this year. Holy fuck, 35 is crazy.
Oh
I
my
have
God.
put in a request to see a provider.
Imagine if you had a real career, or at least a real job. Imagine.
So that is now going through the system. And the next step, I'm just waiting for them to see, like, because I had to answer all these questions, waiting for them to see, like, am I approved for the next step? Which the next step would be seeing the provider, making the appointment, and then choosing what.
AKA, there's no actual movement on her part. Like, there's nothing she's doing right now that's advancing this. She's just waiting to hear.
Loss injection I want to be on. And on top of that, which I'm not going to make any promises to myself or to you guys, but I am thinking about seeing a dietitian, which I've seen multiple dietitians. I know exactly
You should
what
talk
they're
to
gonna give
Abby
me. Like I
Sharp.
said, I know
I'm sure she can help you gain another 50 pounds.
the tools, I know all the knowledge, I know the information. I just never put them into place. The GLP-1 is going to be a great tool. And even though I'm going to have the tools, I know the knowledge, it would be really nice to see a dietitian who specializes in disordered eating, just to have that like
She does.
extra support, because I don't want to be on GLP-1s forever. I don't even want to be on it for that long. I just really wanted to like kickstart.
And she's in North America, so you could even travel to her if you really felt like it. Your mommy could drive you up to the border. Or Abby could drive down, fly down. She likes to come to America, go to Trader Joe's. She said so.
My weight loss, because I am in this weird cycle where I'll lose 7 pounds, gain it back, lose 7 pounds, gain it back. And I want to be out of it, and I just feel swollen. I feel horrible. I feel horrific. And I'm really just over it.
Horrific.
This has been something that I have been fighting with my whole life, and it's just exhausting. I don't really know what else to say. I just wanted to be open about where I'm at and what I'm feeling, and I'm not feeling the greatest. I'm not. Like, I see myself going down a path that is very destructive. You guys think that I'm on a destructive path already? I agree, but there's an even more destructive path.
You see, I told you guys, she's a nihilist. She sees the end of the road already coming at her, and she is embracing it rather than thinking about doing differently. She's embracing the chaos and the destruction. That's nihilism. And for the pure joy of it, the momentary glee.
That I'm trying not to turn down. It's like a fork in a road, and I'm choosing to like turn down a path that I normally wouldn't. I'm rambling
Is that the train coming at you?
at this point, so I'm
You're not supposed to walk into train tunnels, Amber.
just gonna shut up. I'm gonna stop wasting y'all's time, and I'm gonna go. I will see you guys in my weekly vlog, which is not gonna be the greatest. I'm still trying to recover
Aw.
from cellulitis, and I have been low, mentally low for sure. I think
You should get out and go for a walk. Like I and other reaction channels have told you, going for little walks or hikes with Twinkie, it would do a wonder for your brain, your body, and Twinkie's brain and body. And you'd get oxygen. Hey, it's a win-win situation for you. And your stamina could get some workouts.
doing more of like the DBT stuff has definitely put me in a low, and I heard that was gonna happen, and it's definitely happening. Anyways, thank you guys for listening. I'll see you in my next video.
It's so funny how she always hears about these things and automatically has those exact same things happen to her. Almost verbatim. It's amazing. It's almost like you're a sponge, and anything that you hear or think has to be said and expressed as if it's an absolute fact. It's so weird. Let's read the comments. I don't have big health problems. You had cancer. Yeah, so she's good now. Even though technically she's just in remission, maybe. I'm a victim. Amber Reid. Yep. Imagine choosing 500 pounds over being healthy and alive after 10 years. Is worried about health and developing diabetes, but orders a chocolate chip cookie. It's amazing how little someone can change in a decade. It's almost admirable how dedicated you are to not being dedicated. Eh, almost. Summary. Nothing has changed. How many vital organs do you have to lose to stop eating? Oh my god. Until you prove you're done abusing people, I don't think people's opinions are going to change. Yeah. And just like her general attitude in general. Her general attitude in general. Well, what I mean is like her general disposition is always combative, and so that's not something that people want to work with. That's not something that people find encouraging to see because inherently it involves you not accepting any kind of truth about yourself, and you need truth to grow. Like you need to understand where your failings are in order to do better, in order to do better for yourself. Stop acting like you have a job. Goals have to be specific. That's why people criticize the goal you set. Pretty much. Womp womp. Let's read one more. I'm just here for the final season, as Mr. Snowflake has been saying, pretty much. That is what it ended up being. Like, this is her final era. Even if she gets other partners, I don't think it matters at this point. We should just count this as one thing because it's going to be a constant cycle of bringing up her exes, dealing with any drama with the current partner, and the audience just being told that they're making up rumors, even if they're talking about things that we've seen directly in her videos. That's all it is. Let's let her just continue to eat, I guess, because as long as she gets the views and enough money to not get kicked out of her apartment and keep eating, she's going to stay this weight because she doesn't want to change. Talk to you later. If you enjoyed this reaction, leave a like, subscribe, and leave a fox in the comments.